Hello guys, what's up? And in this lesson we are going to learn about enums and why they are being used and how we can use them in multiple different ways. So enums are a group of related values in a way to make them easy to use. For example, you have one value where you want to define the status of a task. For example, we have a let task is equal to done, or maybe it's just a string done, or the same task, and for example you are multiple developers, and or maybe you have multiple screens and you forget that your task is mainly defined as done, and you just type it like your task is success, or maybe you have some spelling mistakes, your task is equal to success, and you just made some spelling mistakes. So this won't be appropriate for you. In this case, where comes enum comes. So enums means enumerators, and most of the time they are being used in their short forms called enums. And here we can define enums with some use cases. For example, enums, we can create a task, and we have, for example, we have two cases. For example, first case is message and the second case is success. So now every time you want to use you have decided two cases. Your task can be have a message, or your task can be perfectly successful, or we can just change it to failure, and or we can just say failed. Perfect. So your task can either be failed or successful. Now if you define it like this, you won't be making spelling mistakes, because how we are going to use it, your new task is equal to task, which is this enumerator calling sign, and then we can select between the case. For example, if this task is been successful, then it will be considered as success. So if I play this, on the right side we can see this is success. So next time if somebody is coming, or even you are using it in on multiple places, for example you have task, either that task will be failed or successful, you won't be making even spelling mistakes, or it will be fixed, and you know that which task is to fit which or you know that which task is to pick, sorry. And this either the task will be failure or successful, and you just fixed it, so there will be no other value. You can use as many cases as you want. Now in enumerators called enums, we can give associated values. For example, now I'm just going to create one more enum, and we are going to just name it like person activity. Now the persons, for example, there is some human being, and their activities can be case running, or case sleeping, or case singing. Now what are the associated values? For example, a person, the sleeping can be a location that the person is sleeping, or where he is sleeping, so it can be, and you can give the associate value like this. For example, location, and the type will be string. For example, singing will be the type, we can say volume, volume will be integer, or we can just leave some empty. Okay, and later, for example, let activity is equal to person person activity, and we can associate the value, for example, and singing, and we can say volume is 10, highest volume, or we can copy paste this, we can paste, or we can pick another value like sleeping, and the location is home, or we can just simply put an activity 2 3, or we can just simply if we do not want to give any specific case a value, we can just leave it blank and it will be fine. That we can use enums, and we can give them raw values on the runtime basis. For example, we have enum of colors, and we can define their type called integer. Okay, and this is a type of integer, and for example we have case green, case blue, case yellow, case black, and we want to give a raw value to either of them on the runtime basis, and we can say now let first color is first color is equal to colors, and then we can say raw value of integer, and we can say 3. Or for example, if we want to give we can also give the value inside inside the enum itself, and let Swift take care of it. For example, if I give green is equal to 1, and then I don't have to give values to the rest of them, because Swift will automatically give the incremented values to the rest of them. For example, this is 1, and then this will be 2, 3 and 4. This will be automatically handled by Swift. And let me just play this one. You see, this is yellow, so you can pick the third color. So like your first color, you are making your first color as yellow, you can just pick also like 2, and your color you can pick the enum by incremented value, or on the basis of index. So this is for this video. See you in the next video.